Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 30-hour tour, a 30-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, a millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Vancouver Island.
Welcome back, folks. Connecting Dots here. Welcome to another episode of Vancouver Island, the Expedition for Life, starring Beautiful Girl by Dana. Today's date is Wednesday, September 10th, 2014. And yeah, let's get on with this show. So in these episodes, not only will debunk the Beautiful Girl by Dana's claims that the Pacific Ocean is dead, but we'll also debunk all the scam promoters and all their past crimes and scams, because this is a long list of promoters, and since we're out for the truth, we got to get on it. But first, you got to listen to this latest lie here, what's being said by Jeff. I can't believe it. So obviously they know here, they've been watching the videos, they know we're on to them, there's no doubt about it. They know the Pacific Ocean's not dead, they know there's a lot of us that live on the Pacific Ocean. We've been uploading videos showing all the life, and what do they have to say? Listen to this.
We have never said that the entire coast, that every area, every tide pool would be wiped out of life immediately. We think it's going to take time.
That's not what they said. Never said that. In fact, anyone takes any time to go take a look where this all started, this big scam, was started when these two, Beautiful Girl by Dana, Dana Durnford, and Terry Daniels, went on a nine-day trek here along the Sunshine Coast with a digital camera, and as Beautiful Girl by Dana sat in his scooter up on the shoreline, or far away from the shoreline, he sent Terry Daniels down with his digital camera. Terry took a bunch of pictures here and, told us that the Pacific Ocean is dead. Those were the exact titles. Horror, Pacific Ocean now dead. And he actually had the balls to say from Fukushima radiation. Not doing a single test. Can't find any radiation in any sea life. And you'll notice that here in this latest rendition where he's gone out. He's gone to 2 different places. Salt Spring, he's come to Vancouver Island. Nope, not a single Geiger counter reading. He hasn't picked up any shell off any of these bivalves, mussels, nothing, hasn't checked nothing. So the scam started a way back, and you can see 116,000. This was August 10th. You know, many people have jumped on this, not just Jeff Rense. Oh yeah, because Jeff is definitely behind it. Many other people here, and I'm going to be busting them because we got to stick with it here. So Fukushima hounds, yes, they're behind it also, and you'll see in the part 2 video of this episode, because episode 1 here actually has a part 2, and I'll be uploaded in a second. You'll get to see how, the nasty crap that these people are up to, very sad here, very disgusting. They want to talk and have a debate. No debate. They want to cause trouble. You'll see that in part 2. So even on their YouTube channel, as you can see here, the horror of the Pacific Ocean now dead, that was promoted there again, you know. And yes, he has said that the Pacific Ocean is dead. Jeff Rense, I'm sad. It's sad that you're not telling your viewers the truth, but then again, you're part of the scam, so I understand why you wouldn't tell them the truth. So again, here we have a person called into Beautiful Girl by Dana's radio show and was telling him, no, what are you talking about? I live on the Pacific Ocean. There's lots of sea life. It's not dead. And listen to what Dana said.
You're a lawyer. Don't call me a fucking lawyer. I'm not lying. The fucking ocean is dead. Why do you think I'm here?
So we got his own words there where he's saying even back then, the ocean is dead. What am I here for? Well, he's there apparently to not scuba dive, go look for life. He's now running around the shoreline and taking pictures. It's very sad here, folks. Total waste of money. He's screwing people. I hate to use the term. He's absolutely screwing them. And yeah, people are going to promote this crap. Unbelievable. So he went to 6 islands here in this latest video, September 9th. And I'll leave a link down below. Go watch the video, okay? Unlike these people who will say crap about me, or generalize it without actually coming out and saying connecting dots too. They all know it's me. My videos are going viral. You guys are spreading them. Keep sending me your information. We're going to bust them here. You know, I got another great video that was just shared with me. I'll show you in a second here near the end of this video, but there's more proof that there's more sea life, and all these guys want to do is go along the shoreline with their camera, take pictures far away. And he actually does find some sea life in here, but again, there's excuse after excuse. It should be like this, it should be like that. He doesn't know. He's never been to any of these beaches before. It's his very first time to those 6 islands or even Salt Spring. How can he say that all those beaches should look like this or should look like that? He's never been there. And I noticed that the beaches that he goes to are all like flat sandy beaches where there's no rock. You'll notice how the sea life has a tendency to get into these little corners, nooks and crannies, out of the direct sunlight. He goes to beaches that are facing either directly south or get the morning sun east, flat sand, no rocks, telling you everything is dead. Yes, and he even came to Victoria Harbor. This is yesterday's video. I'll leave a link down below so you can go watch this stuff. Oh, actually, he just uploaded this morning, but it was yesterday when he was out here in Victoria. Never call me. I sent in an email. Hey, come on board. I actually got people who are willing to take you out to show you some of the sea life. He never replied. He's not going to. He's a chicken shit. He knows damn well that connecting dots is not an idiot. I didn't fall for his crap. I'm not going to fall for it, and I will continue posting the truth because people want the truth. They don't want a bunch of lies. So in this latest video, go watch it. He says he has a hard time finding sea life. If anyone watched the video that I uploaded, and you can go to my Connecting Dots too. Okay, I have my YouTube channel, Connecting Dots too. Go see the videos there. The one called Exposing Beautiful Girl by Dana. I filmed it right here in the harbor in Victoria. The same place where, coincidentally, this is weird, you know, because Dana, along with Jeff Rense here, have been talking about how the Strait of Juan de Fuca is like a Bay of Fundy with all heavy, massive amounts of water flowing in and out. The ebb, the low tide, high tide, it flows back and forth here right in front of my harbor. So you'd think if all this radiation that apparently went up, you know, according to him, it's dead up there here in Salt Spring. Well, before the water can get up there, that radiation would get up there, it has to go by my harbor right here in Victoria. And if you saw my videos, I'm right on the harbor. This is why I'm trying to actually buy a gamma spectrometer. I don't want to go on a boat ride. I want to buy a gamma spectrometer, keep it in my home, go out to the beach once a week or so, break open a couple of clams, get some kelp, stick it in the machine, and give you guys a live reading of what kind of radiation, the exact specific isotope. I already got the $3,000 Geiger counters. I got 2 Geiger counters. I want to be able to identify the specific isotope. This is important here. I'm not going to go down and go beep, 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 and have you guys all scared. No, it's not about fear-mongering. Go watch the video here. Very terrible footage, but, you know, oddly enough, he does find a whole lot of birds in there. Yes, I mean a whole lot of birds, seals, microscopic insects, you know, sea anemones, but he goes on to say how there should be much more than that. How would he know? He's never been in there. And what's really sad, he goes on to say that, yes, the city of Victoria is a fable. He actually says that they've sent underwater divers to go out and build the sea life in my harbor so people could, you know, visitors could actually think there's a lot of life. I can't believe he would actually say that. It's very sad that someone is going to just take the truth and just run with it and make all kinds of bullshit. I'm not going to do that, folks. I'm actually going to provide real links here, real pictures, real articles, and connect the dots and try to decipher through all the bullshit world that we live in here. And this latest story here, September 9th, you can see mussels disappear in acidic ocean water. I think it's no secret here that anybody who's been paying attention, we do have an acidification of the ocean. Now, oddly enough, you know, talking about mussels, and I'm sure if you got the video here, this one here was uploaded by Claire Stanhope. So Claire here lives on the Sunshine Coast. The same area where Beautiful Girl by Dana went for these 9 days and says he couldn't find any life anywhere. No birds. He said that. No birds, no crows, no insects. And everything he saw was barely hanging on for dear life, he says. Well, Claire went right down to Gibson's Landing, which is one of the places along this 200-mile coast that he says that's dead. And she just went down to the docks, the ferry dock. You wouldn't believe all the black mussels there. Go watch the video yourself. Honestly, there's so much sea life. She got a sea lion. She's got 2 different types of jellyfish. I mean, just look at all the mussels right here. Anyways, the links are down below. Go watch it yourself. I got to stick with this because this is actually part 1 here. Part 2 will be uploaded in a second here. So continuing on here with the acidification of the ocean. Again, this is another new article. So it talks about how the greenhouse gas concentrations here, okay, it goes on to say that the oceans appear to be acidifying faster. So they appear to be acidifying faster than at any other time in the last 300 million years. Yeah, because we've had scientists going back 300 million years that are telling you that, oh yeah, in such a 25-year period, look at that much. I'm sorry to say here, but again, it's a little play on history, and they're not going to give you the full picture, and that's what I will do. I will give you the full picture here. So we all know, most of us, I should say, not all of us, most of us know that the World Health Organization is part of the New World Order. You got to take some of the stories and try to decipher the truth out of that. And when I fell on this global warming thing, I must admit, I fell into the climate change bullshit. And it's not really till I went out there and did my own research and I found out, hold on a second, these guys are mixing up the truth. They're not telling people the real story. So carbon dioxide here throughout our history, and I'll leave a link down below so you can watch this, and it's also posted on my forum, Connecting Dots 1. But basically, the purple line on the bottom is the ice core samples that have shown us what the CO2 levels have been on Earth going back 460 million years back. Okay, so this is 460 million years back. This is the present. So people that come out and tell you that we're at the highest levels of CO2 in the history of the Earth, absolutely false. In fact, we're at the damn near lowest it's ever been on Earth. And if you go look at these past eras here with the Jurassic, Triassic, Devonian, if you go research any of these past times on Earth, you'll realize that it was very rich in CO2. There was lots of plants and life was thriving. So it'll go up and down. CO2 and the temperature have never been a constant on Earth. And in fact, you know, if you go watch at my Connecting Dots 1 forum here, you'll notice how I've been working on this global warming thing. And a study that just came out here recently, not that long ago, showed that global warming has actually slowed in the last 15 years. So the links are down below. You can go follow it yourself. I'm not going to promote lies. I'd rather promote truth. And if you want to follow along, great. I will continue making stories on Fukushima, because Fukushima is definitely a concern of mine. I've been making videos since this first began. I've actually lost my first YouTube channel over it. I'm not going to stop. There's definitely a threat, but I'm not going to come out and jump on board and tell everyone that the Pacific Ocean is dead. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fraud money to buy people out of money so I can go buy a boat and a radar and all this other stuff. All I need is a gamma spectrometer, and I will test sea life, fish, clams right here on my harbor in Victoria. That way there'll be no mistaking. If there's radiation coming up the Strait of Juan de Fuca, then all the bivalves will be loaded with it right here in Victoria. No doubt about that. I'd like to see Beautiful Girl by Dana or Jeff Rense, anyone else try to debunk me on that one. They won't, okay? Guarantee you. I guarantee you they won't. They can't. Bring it on, guys. Seriously. Send it out to them. Invite them to my forum, Connecting Dots 1. Tell them to use their, not their real name, but their YouTube names. I'll accept them. Let's have a real debate here. None of this bullshit where you guys are blocking me, okay? And that's what you'll find out here on my Connecting Dots 2. On part 2 of this series here, today's episode, you'll get to see what's taking place. Very disgusting here. They're actually trying to take down both of my YouTube channels. They're actually calling the police on me. I'm not making this stuff here. Part 2, you'll find out for yourself as I debunk even their story about the seals. These guys, yeah, they just want to take a story and just lie about it. Watch out, Jeff. I said that 2014 was going to be a game changer on YouTube. I've been watching you scam and lie for so long. I'm coming out not to beat you up like some people are trying to pretend. I ain't going to beat you up. I'm going to use my keyboard and beat the crap out of you with truth. There you go. Enjoy that. Take care, folks.